I'm going to do something that I know will make people mad, but I'm going to specifically speak to my Catholic audience, because we have a lot of Catholic listeners, and you who have been trained to recite prayers and to write prayers on cards or read off of cards. God is wanting the prayer that's written on your heart, not something somebody else prayed for you to recite. Yes, there's a template. I know people like to pray, for example, in the New Testament. Very confusing. People like to pray. They call it the Lord's Prayer, which is not the Lord's Prayer in Matthew 6. It's actually the disciples' prayer. Jesus could not pray that prayer because he had no sin, didn't need forgiveness, he didn't need to confess his sin. But what I'm saying to you is it is very important for us to understand that these type of prayers that just come out of the heart, this is what gets God's attention. They are prayers of sincerity, they are prayers of honesty. Now, I'm not saying somebody reading off of a card is dishonest. I'm saying that God wants to hear from your heart, not the heart of somebody else. So while you can pray, for example, the disciples' prayer as a template, understand what you're actually praying for in that prayer. And Jesus didn't say, this is the definitive prayer guide. When they came to him and said, teach us to pray, he said, when you pray like this, and starts off with our Father who art in heaven, recognizing the Father, recognizing it's the Father that gives us all possession that we have, and also recognizing that if we're not at peace with our fellow man, we cannot be at peace with God. That's basically that prayer in a nutshell. Do you really think that most people are actually taking the guts of that prayer and making it a reality, or are they just reciting it? Don't answer. Because I can tell you, if people are actually reading and praying the guts of that prayer and not the words on paper, we'd have a lot more Christians in the body of Christ who are God-dependent, God-fearing, and God-understanding. And that's just not the case. I hate to tell you that, but that's just not the case.
Come into this house, magnify the Lord, lift up holy hands, our hearts in one accord, worship and bow down before